리히텐슈타인 간 날 우체른역에 집 먹기로 가는 중.
Held my hand, my mind will realize that we should be together forever. Time passes by, now it's in your mind. God is showing the
야, 니들 때문에 나도 못 먹겠다. 자르가니스 여기에 도착했고 친구 기다리는 중. 뭔가 찬바람 맞아서 그런가 너무 활동이 있어가지고 타이밍을 좋아했거든요.
Can I put in your bowl? You tell me if it's good or not. Do you like eggs?
올.
You like bowl. Okay, that's good. It's our new thing. We do that often because the weather is good now, so it's good to have like fresh.
There's no like this noodle in Liechtenstein or Switzerland.
No, this is no. We don't have. Avocado in the morning.
I tried it
Yeah, already.
in
You
Switzerland.
like? Yeah, it's good.
Really? 뭐라? So, when I live here, if I live here, I get better health, more hygiene, and your house has to be really clean. You cannot park everywhere. You cannot take out your laundry on Sunday. Gosh, she came this morning, so she comes after. How about their
갑자기 섬에서 엄청 큰 폭발 소리 나가지고 3번이나 지금 몰라가지고 지금 얘기 중 설명하는 중. 오늘 국가 공휴일이라서 이거 축하하려고 저거 폭죽을 한 건지 근데 전혀 멋없는 폭죽이었다.
Yeah. We can't really see the mountains, but there are mountains there. Because there are clouds. It's cloudy. Yeah, sometimes Instagram, but not so much. Because on Instagram, I don't follow travel vlogs so much. It's mostly like food and books, these kind of things. Yeah, I think some people have blog is just like they write articles and then they just post it like this.
Their own website?
Depends. Some people have their own website. Some people use platforms.
기념품.
It's like on cars.
Car?
Here, on the car.
아, yeah.
The identification plate. It's not the same as in other European countries. They have the black one. FL is like the let's say Princeton. When you get married, you can get married
Yes.
on Wednesday and Friday, and the rest of the week they work, but they don't do weddings. You see what I mean? No? Yes?
한국인이 왔다 갔는지 찾아보려고 하는데 한 명 있었어. 어? 리히텐슈타인 바르츠에서. 어? Recently.
Yeah. Only 1 week ago.
I have tried.
Yes, you have. Look more. Do you want to write now?
응.
But most of them have.
No. You're lucky.
That's so strange. Maybe they're.
어. 이게 뭐?
Je pourrais dire Michel. 이 옆에 미실 피자 직접 그래서 내가 무슨 일을 비상하자 와서
Who live there?
Nobody.
Cute wine. Cute tree.
It's my first time.
Really?
Yeah. That's crazy. No, I'm 30 and he's 40. So we have 36 when he had me.
I'll make you mine. Maybe time will tell. Perhaps I'm bad for your health. And I ask myself why. And I ask myself why.
Peanut butter? You like it, right? You love it.
Who's to blame that I feel this way? It's you. I say
Do you watch Republic? I'm not.
So it's okay if you don't understand the beginning. It's a bit small. 10 plus 3. 13. Oh my god! Gisela won. He has 14 points.
Ah.
So
Okay.
second performs.
Momo? You say Momo?
Tibet
Members?
There are different shapes. It can be like this, or it can also be the shape of bamboo.
너무 또 없어져. 맛있어.
Yeah, everybody can eat.
Yes, maybe I won't.
감자 맛이야.